So I got laid off. Yeah. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tyler for those who are new here. Hello again for those who are not. I'm just gonna get straight into it. This is a life update. Get ready with me. So I got laid off. Yeah, that's my life right now. Today is July 1st. My last day of work yesterday was June 30th. They kind of presented to us about a month ago that some of us will be laid off. So about 6 people in total from my team at work were laid off. Yes, currently I am unemployed. This is like my first time I've ever had to deal with something like this before in my life. And that's kind of how, that's kind of why I've been missing from my socials. Just processing and trying to find a new job. I've had 2 interviews so far. Both were a complete waste of time. It's been very discouraging, not gonna lie. I applied for 2 different positions. One was with a bank and then one was with a actual, like a corporate financial institution. And so the first position, I did the interview with the HR rep, which I kind of hate, like having to go through like a recruiter and then talk to somebody. But so I talked to her. Then she called me back like a few days later and was like, oh, that position got filled. They went with someone else. Are you available for a different position? So I was like, yeah, because at this point, I need a job. So they were like, she was like, okay, I'm going to schedule a time with you to speak with you next week. And we'll talk about the new position, and I'll just ask you some additional questions about your resume and availability and things like that. So I'm like, okay. So we have the interview the next week, and I answer all her questions, and she's like, okay, we'll get back on the line and apply for this position so I can have it on file, and we'll move forward with having you meet with the hiring manager. I said, okay. So I get on there later that night, y'all. Can't find the job position for the location that she said. I'm like, okay. I call her back the next day. I'm like, hey, I don't see the position on there. I had to leave a message with somebody else. She called me back yesterday to let me know, oh, you didn't see it on there because it got filled. So why did you even have me do that? Like, and then the thing is, I already told her my last day of work is like June 30th. So it's like, why did you waste my time? I feel like my time was really wasted. And that was just like discouraging. That job, I really didn't want. The hours were really crazy, and I was like, but I was gonna take it, because I need a job until I could find something else. So, sometimes rejection is redirection, and I really didn't want the job in the first place, but it kind of was just like, why did you waste my time? Like, I'm prepping, I'm studying, I'm getting my questions together, I'm doing my practice, I'm getting it together, And so I just didn't even call her back because I was like, hello, like, why would you? Anyway, so then I had a second interview. So I had 2 interviews. I had the interview with the one I just talked about at like 9 o'clock that day, and then I had a second one for a position I did want at 1 o'clock. And so I did the Zoom call. It was like a panel. It had the senior analyst on there, and then it had like the manager. And I was like, okay, it went well, but they were 2 older guys, and I was kind of like, my first mindset was like, are they going to hire a woman? And then a younger woman, because they were like, I want to say like mid to late 40s. And I was just kind of like, sometimes, I don't know, it was just giving me this vibe that like, it was kind of like a boys club type of thing, but I'm not sure. So I got a call back. They said they would give me a call back after the interview. It went well, y'all. Like, I'm not even gonna, no, I'm not gonna even cap to you. It went well. Like, I answered the questions. I have the experience. I've been in the workforce since I'm 22 years old. I'm now 30. And the field that they were working in is the field that I spent the most time in throughout my work career. So I was like, okay, yeah, I got it. The questions, I'm back to back. I'm sharp with it. So the next day I get a call from the recruiter for that position that set up the interview. She was like, oh, hey, they really liked you, but they felt you were too green for the role. I'm like, too green? Like, what does that mean? And so it just lined up to what I was saying. Like, I don't know if they just assumed that I was like much younger, and 30 is young, but like I'm not like fresh out of college. Like, and then you looking at my resume and you saw that I had an experience that lined up with the role. So that just gave me like, okay, whatever. So I was very discouraged by that. Not gonna lie to you, a few tears were shed. I was just like, okay, because I had put in, y'all, so many applications. Like, so many applications, and nobody is really hiring like that. I'm trying to stay motivated. You know, I talk to God on a daily, and I know that sometimes it's just a waiting process, but you know, now I'm no longer employed, so my bills are paid, thankfully. Everything is paid. So that is a blessing in itself. I know a lot of people can't even say that. Sometimes I had a month to prepare for this, so everything is paid in full, and I'm super, super thankful and blessed for that. But I just would like to get something else. So yeah, that has been what's been going on in my life, y'all. I am so sorry for the inconsistency. It's just, I don't do well with stress, and I'm trying to really work on that and try to like breathe and like just trust the process. But I literally could not even focus on anything else. But now that I have the free time, I'm just gonna do this little get ready with me. So I'm getting ready to go to my brother's pool day that he's having with his friends. But the weather is like so bad, y'all. It is like 98 degrees, but it's like super cloudy and dreary looking out there. And we thought we were gonna be outside, sun, cooler, music, drinks, and it's not giving that. So I just put on my sunscreen, Super Goop. Y'all know about the Super Goop, maybe. Maybe y'all don't know about it. This is the one I use, Unseen by, yeah, Super Goop. And then I have started using this Olay. Now this is an old school thing. My mother has used this all my life, and then I believe all of hers. But this has 5 stars on Target. It is the Olay Complete 365 Daily Moisturizer with Sunscreen. And it only has an SPF of 15, but I combine these two, and y'all, my skin has been doing pretty well. I have a lot of scars, and so what I've been using to treat that, they have gotten much, much better. If you go on my TikTok, you'll see I did a video earlier in June about how I cover up my acne scars, like my makeup routine for that. And the scars are much better from then. So if you look at it, just go and check that out. I'll put it in my, I'll put it in my bio so you can see. But I use the faded topicals. Topicals faded. I always want to call it faded. Topicals, I think it's because it's so big right here. Topicals faded. They have a daily mister. And then I use the cream for at night. So I'm hitting double time. And I'm making sure that I moisturize. And I use my sunscreen and all of that. Because I don't want any issues. But this is, I will tell y'all that this comes out, it's not a fine mist. It's very strong, like. So I would definitely hold my breath and close your eyes for sure, because it comes out like, it comes out crazy. They can definitely work on that, but it works really well. So definitely recommend that to you if you have any acne scars that you're trying to get rid of. It has helped tremendously. I braided my hair last weekend, and I swore that I would never do it again, but after I did it, I really, really liked it. So I'm just gonna oil my scalp real quick because it is itchy. I just did medium knotless. It has been so long since I did it. Since I had a different hair color. I had a ginger hair color, and it was super hard to match it to other colors. Either they were like too red, or they were too purple, or too orange. It was hard, and I don't know how to make a custom blend. Like, that's just way too much for me. I also didn't do them as long this time because I just wanted a decent length. Like, normally I do them and they're like down in here, and I just didn't feel like all of that. I wanted to be able to throw them up really quick and be able to do like buns and different things like that. So I just decided I wasn't gonna do that. Now I'm gonna lay my edges. Just because I don't know if anybody who does home knotless, I know I'm not a professional, but I feel like my edges come out of my braids around here so quick. And is that because I don't have a knot? Like, I've always wondered that. For one, I don't try to really put them in as much anyway, but I just feel like they come apart. They just like slide out of these first ones right here super, super quickly. So I'm not sure. Let me position this up a little bit so y'all can see a little bit more of me. Okay. Yeah, so I use this edge control. It's by Eben. It's just the 24-hour edge tamer, the black top. I've tried purple top. I've tried black. To me, there's really no difference. So back to the whole job thing. This time that I have the spin, I'll just continue to apply for jobs. I put in so many applications alone. Yesterday, I probably put in like 20. No lie. While I was sitting at my desk, I was applying. ChatGPT has been helping me out so much with my resume, y'all. I don't know if y'all use that. It's the AI feature. Definitely recommend. The resume that I had wasn't really using the keyword of the job description. So what I would do is, this is like a super, super hack. If you're like me and you're trying to find a job right now, what you're going to do is you're going to open up. I'm going to put that on the screen so y'all can see the website. You don't have to set up an account. It's completely free. If you're looking for a job, take the job description and take your resume and put it into the chat box and say, hey, I need you to adjust my resume based off the job duties. If your resume for some reason is not hitting on with those jobs that you're applying for, it probably is because of the keywords that the job is looking for. So you just kind of want to make sure your qualifications line up with what they're asking for. So the ChatGPT will completely rewrite your resume to help you get a job, especially when you're applying online. It helps out a lot. So that's what's been helping with me. I think it's what helped me nab those 2 interviews, although they were a complete, I won't say they're a complete waste of time because it kind of gave me some more experience in interviewing. So I won't say it's a complete waste of time, but it felt like it. It definitely felt like it. Definitely helped me sharpen up those skills and get my answers together and just get that experience back underneath my belt. So I won't say it's a complete waste of time. It did get me prepared for that job that's coming. For the job that's coming. Positive. We're speaking positive. So yeah, I don't think I'm going to do any makeup. I am going to just go ahead and pull these back for now. That's the thing I love about braids. You can do so many things with them and it takes you no time. My hair, y'all, was probably like, please give me a braid. I have been straightening it every week and a half probably. And I'm like, okay, I'm always nervous about that from transitioning from being a full-time curly natural to being a straight natural now. I'm always nervous about putting a lot of heat on it because I have the mindset that I'm gonna damage my curls, but I have to remember that I'm a straight natural now, so I don't wear my hair curly anymore. So yeah, I'm not wearing it curly, but I don't want it to get like fried off because I already have like black dye on it, and then I just need it to stay. I think I'm just gonna do like brows. I don't know. I've been feeling a little bit self-conscious about my acne scars, so sometimes I cover them up. But since they've been getting better, I've been kind of just letting them rock a little bit. Because they had gotten so bad, y'all. It was bad. It was pretty bad. I was feeling very self-conscious about it. So I would always cover them up. Like, no matter where I went, I've never even been like this. Sometimes I've never had them that bad though before, but sometimes I would just like, I don't care, I'm just going. But today I'm just gonna not do it because we are going to the pool and it's like, what do I need concealer on for? But I am gonna do my brows and put on some mascara. I might do a pressed powder. I think I'll do that. I'll probably do a pressed powder and a mascara. Well, then I probably should have did my brows after. Oh well. How are y'all? See, I'm up here talking about myself. How are y'all doing? How's everybody doing? How's your life? What's going on special in your life? What's everybody up to? Let me know in the comments for sure. Keep me updated. It's not a lot of y'all, but I really appreciate y'all for the support and watching me throughout this inconsistency. And I am trying to get it together so bad, y'all. Like, content creating is, I really love YouTube the most. I love YouTube the most. And I feel like TikTok, I'm still trying to figure out my way on there because I got a lot of followers through hair content. And I'm just not there anymore with hair content. I want to kind of transition into video diary content. I wanted to mention my layoff on there, but I was kind of nervous about it. I don't know, because I just didn't want it to take the direction of my content be about me finding a job. I don't know. Maybe I could have still posted it on there. Maybe I will, but I haven't posted anything on there either. So while there's been nothing on this channel, there's been nothing on there either. I don't post on Instagram. Like, I post stories. To me, Instagram is like Facebook now. I don't really try to grow a community on there anymore. I don't post reels. I don't post anything. It's just, I mean, it's just like a place for me to keep track of my friends and my favorite artists that I listen to know when they're going on tour, or to keep up with fashion trends, because I definitely follow the girls for fashion. I love getting inspo off of my favorite girls on there. I love just to watch them do their thing. While I have this free time, I'm definitely going to do a closet clean out. I'm going to post that on here just to clear out my closet and revamp. Like, I have a lot of things that I need to get rid of, and I do this every year. I have a Pinterest board dedicated to outfits that I like, aesthetic for like pictures that I post on Instagram, because though I treat it like Facebook, I still like to post like aesthetically pleasing pictures when I can. I do a lot of photo dumps on there, monthly ones. I need to post one today actually for June. I'm really big into like taking pictures with my friends, my family, smiling in photos. And because we went through this phase where everything was just sultry and cute, and I just want to get back into having a life through the pictures, like giving life and not trying to look like appealing. But yeah, the closet, so I have a lot of things that I want to wear. I'm kind of in this like personal style era where I'm trying to create my own personal style. Like, of course I love trendy items for sure, but like things that I put together that like a little bit more outside the box or a little bit more on the edgier side than like safe. So I have a few things on there that I like. I'm a super casual dresser because my life right now is very casual. You know, I'm not doing a lot of like things I have to go wear a ball gown to, or a gala, or I don't go to clubs where I have to order like a lot of club dresses or things like that. So I've recently figured out my color, is it color theory? It's where you figure out what colors work best for your skin tone. And I found out that I am a deep winter palette, which is deep colors, deep greens, deep blues, deep purples, pinks, oranges, yellows, colors that are deeper than colors that are fluorescent for sure. And then also pale pastels every now and then, like pastel blue, purple. I don't know if I would say that this one looks great on my skin tone. This is my nightgown, but I like the color a lot, so I bought it. Black also really looks good on me, and white. So since I've started buying things according to that, it has changed the game for me. How I feel in my clothes, how I look, how they portray on photos, videos, and things like that. So I definitely encourage you to check that out before you go shopping again. Get your color theory, figure out what colors look best on you. You can upload a picture in there and it'll just kind of map you out what colors look best, and it'll give you a palette and everything. It's super helpful. Since I've been doing that, it has changed the game. So this is what I did. I just put the powder on That's all I'm doing. Because we're going to be at the pool. Okay. Let's go to my closet to figure out what swimsuit we're going to wear. So I keep my swimsuits back here. So my one pieces. I think I'm going to go with this orange piece. I've worn it before. I'll put a picture on the screen for y'all to see. Ooh, let me get up in here. Hello. Okay. Yeah, so it's just this connected two-piece. So this is it. The bottoms are a little bit more high-waisted. The swimsuit's from Shein. I got it 2 years ago, I want to say, but I'm sure it's still on there. Y'all know how Shein is. It's so cute. If I can find it, I can link it for y'all, but yeah, so I think I'm just gonna wear that with like some high-waisted shorts. This is the bag. Nobody Owns the Beach, also from Shein. Bought 2 years ago. It's probably still on there, like I said before, but so cute. I thought I was going to the beach, y'all. Okay, this is the swimsuit. It's super cute. It has that on the side. And I really like it. What do y'all think? This is one of my favorite ones I ever bought from them. Swimsuits from Shein are top tier. The quality is there. Now, I don't know about these days because it's been a while, but back a few years ago, the quality is there. This is so cute. This is still gold. It's been worn. It's been washed 2 times. And it still looks good. But yeah, I just wanted to talk to y'all. Feel y'all ill in my life. Let y'all know what's been happening. Because a lot's been happening. And your girl was struggling. Not gonna lie to you, emotionally. Wasn't doing too well. So try to see the positive in the journey and just trust God and know that He always has me and He only does things for my good, and just trust and believe in Him and just trust the process and practice patience. I don't have a lot of that, so I'm working on it. But this is to help me practice it. And so I'm going to be creating some content. I know I say that on here a lot, and I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, but I'm going to be creating some content for real. Because I don't have nothing but time. Free time. What I'm going to do. Love y'all very much. Thank y'all for supporting me throughout my journey of life. And I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye.